Hi there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel. Today I have a layout for you that came together super quick and I'm really excited about it. This was actually done for a telephone hop over at Paper Issues, and I filmed it and it's been sitting here waiting to be voiced and put up for you guys. But at Paper Issues they don't really capture it via YouTube like I have done on other hops. It's just done in their group, so you're not seeing the video or the layout that came to me or what came after me. So I just thought I'd go ahead and share this on my own since they don't really do that over in their group. So I have these two photos of my kids and one of my nephews on this really big DNA strand replica. It's out in front of a particular science center that we went and visited, and they enjoyed climbing on it, so I decided to go ahead and take the photos and go ahead and scrapbook them. These are actually old photos. They're from 2007. I'm still working through 2007, but I do intermix everything with current stuff, so you're seeing a mix of current and old things because my daughter in this picture is like 12 years old, and currently she's actually, you know, a mommy now. She's like 25, so these are really old. But the photos were great, so I really wanted to go ahead and use them. So I pulled out my bin of pocket cards, and I don't use pocket cards very often, but I decided to go ahead and use them now because they're just sitting there not getting used, and I knew I had some that were in really bright colors that I really liked, and I thought they would work well for this particular layout. I don't remember if the page that came to me actually had pocket cards on it or if it was just pieces of paper that were cut up, but either way would work. I decided to go the quick route and just use the pocket cards. And I really like that one that says it's good to pause in our pursuit of happiness and just be happy, because that's kind of what they're doing here. They're just hanging out, just enjoying the day, and just really having a fun time. So I don't end up doing any journaling on the pocket page cards, although that upper right hand one would be a perfect place for it. I do journal on a different card that's going to be right at the top of the layout. I have a bunch of florals, you can see off to the right hand side there, that I had fussy cut out of some paper from Amy Tangerine's Picnic in the Park, and so I pulled those out. I'm going to use that mixed in with some of the ephemera from that same collection. Now these cards are not really from that collection. I don't even know where these cards came from at this point. They have been in my stash for years, so it's time to get them used, and I thought they went really well with this particular collection, so this is a good place to use them. So that floral card that's at the top there, that's where my journaling is going to go, and then my title is going to go into that black space right next to it, and my title is actually going to be Chabot Space and Science, and that's basically the name of the place that we were at. So the Chabot part will be in the black, and then Space and Science is going to be in small tile stickers right on the top photo. And you're going to see that come together in just a bit here. Meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and cut apart these hearts. I am going to use that red one, and that's going to be my date holder. So that's also going to go right above the word Chabot, and I really like how that looks. It looks like I'm going to go ahead and cut apart these other ones thinking I might use them. I do end up using the blue one. I don't use all of the others, but the blue one works well on that bottom photo where it's at right now, and I don't mind that it's covering up part of the DNA strand because you can see the DNA strand in the photo at the top, so you're not really missing anything by covering up that portion of the photo. I just am weeding through some of these ephemera pieces to see what I want to use, and I decided to go with the florals and bring those in because it brings all of those colors that are up above down below the photos, and I like how that ends up looking. And that piece that says Hello Sunshine, that is going to stay up there. It is going to be moved up a little higher, as is that red heart, so I can fit part of the title work there. I'm trying to figure out just what else I want to use. I'm pulling out my thickers. I decide I'm going to go ahead and work on my title so I can get that done and out of the way. And at first I thought I was going to put it on the photo, but I do change my mind. I do move it up to the top, and I use my ruler for that. I know a lot of people use wax paper, but I don't use wax paper. I don't know why. The ruler just works really well for me, and I know that American Crafts has their thickers alignment guide that you could use as well. I've always used this ruler, and I do have the alignment guides, but I don't use them unless I'm creating like a multi-word title and I need extra rulers, basically. So I have pulled out some little the tiny tile stickers there, and you see those on strips. Those are from Paper Tray Ink, and it is a stamp set. You can get multiple fonts, and some of them stamp the actual letter, the white ones that you see there with the colored letters in them stamp the letters, and then the ones that are colored like the turquoise and the green, those actually stamp the turquoise and the green, and they leave a void of the letter, so the letter is in white. And then there is a die that cuts them and leaves them in this strip, and they are perforated, so you can see I'm just bending them back and forth there and popping them off of the strip. I really like that because I don't have a lot of tiny tile stickers floating around in my case. They are easy to pick up and look at a glance if you're missing a letter or need to stamp another one. So I highly recommend them. Again, they're from Paper Tray Ink, and they're fairly inexpensive, so I think they're a really good option. They are a bit smaller than the actual little tile letter stickers that you would find in a collection. So if you're interested in them, be forewarned, they are a little bit smaller than that. And then a little technique that I use is cut a strip of paper, put some adhesive on it, and then put your word down, and then it makes it much easier to place your entire word when you're building your title, rather than having to go back and forth and place all of those stickers. Especially when you're trying to center something, it's going to be much easier to center it as, you know, 3 words like it is right now, versus where do I start with my letters to keep them spaced properly so that it's centered on the photo. And I did use a mix of the colors. As you can see there, I used the green, yellow, turquoise, and white because I felt like they matched really well with all of those papers around the outside, and I like how that looks. It also matches the DNA strand, has the turquoise and the yellow in it, and a little bit of green from the greenery in the background. So that works out really well for me. I'm really digging it. I apologize for the beeping that's going on. Somebody is trying to contact me, so just ignore it. And there is my entire title, Chabot, Space, and Science. And I'm going to leave it just like that. And then I am going to put my date on that heart piece and tuck that Hello Sunshine in, and I will trim the top of that off. And I toyed with adding a little bit of floral up there, but I don't end up adding that because that card that I'm going to do the journaling on has a little bit of the floral in it. I didn't need to add a whole bunch of other flowers. And then I am going to add some enamel shapes in hearts and little flower pieces. And that is pretty much going to do it for this layout. There's not a whole lot more to it. So stick around for the close-ups. They are coming up momentarily. I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and if you have, go ahead and hit that like button down below. And if you're not a subscriber, I'd love for you to subscribe. And if you are a subscriber, I really appreciate that you have subscribed to my channel. I really enjoy doing these videos for you guys, and I hope you are still enjoying watching them. Close-ups are coming up momentarily. Again, thanks so much for being here. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye now.